Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kylie Hogg and welcome to Pro Trader. Today is Friday, the 26th of July. I haven't done a recording for a few weeks. I thought I'd touch base and see how things are travelling. So we've got the All Ords chart here. You can see we've had a really good run with the Dow Jones as well. And as you would expect, it's had a pullback and it kind of has come back to this level here. It did go through this level, which was disappointing, but lo and behold, it's back to that level again today. What does it all mean though? Who knows? But it's nice to see it up again and back to this level on a Friday afternoon. So it's been making me think all week what to be scanning for. I do my usual daily scans, haven't really been finding much, so I thought I would give a weekly scan a go. I like to do weekly scans every now and then just to eliminate noise from a daily chart. And just again, as always, I'm looking for a big down move, a sideways move, and then starting to see an uptrend and just wanting to try and pick that a little bit earlier. So just doing this weekly scan, I'm going into patterns and events. And what I did was clicked, first of all, the first thing I do is click that to weekly, which makes everything up the top from daily to weekly. So now we're looking at, I've ticked 13-week breakup of its previous high. So it's looking at a weekly chart here, increasing volume for 2 weeks. You could make that 1 week. OBV, 25% above what it was 2 weeks ago, and volume. I always just throw that in. That's probably more for a daily, but just to throw it in to see what comes up. I'm not putting any filters in except for price, and I want to look from anything from 50 cents to $50. I'm not being particularly caring. I just want to be able to go through a whole heap of stocks. I did do it and I got 451. So you can definitely narrow it down if you wanted to. But again, I've got a weekend. I'm happy to just sort of take my time and scan through and see what comes up. So the first one that came up was 3PL. Not interested. Not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go back. This one looks a little bit promising. It's got a little bit of work to do. This is a massive downtrend. It started in November 21. So that's been a long time going down. So you really do want to see this move a long time going sideways. But saying that, sometimes they move quicker. So you might see the start of a high, 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 low happening here. Maybe one to watch. Again, sometimes you then want to put it onto a daily to get more information on what's happening. So you can see that it could potentially be the start of a high, 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 low for that stock. Bearing in mind, if you do start looking at these on a weekly and it looks really strong, I would continue trading it on a weekly chart. And that's interesting. Not much volume through. Don't know what these guys do. I'd probably want to have a look a bit more into it. And as you can see, put it on daily, there's just literally no volume going through. So not really interested in that one. Adairs is interesting, apart from the fact that I love shopping here. It's definitely moving up. The OBV is rising, volume's moving up along with that. Would we have a more definite buy signal? There was definitely a buy signal here, moving across, breaking through resistance there. It's continuing on. Looks like we could potentially see more resistance at this level, which is where it is finding resistance today. So that could be potentially one to put on our watch list, see what this looks like on Monday morning and see how it trades next week. Given that this chart on a daily looks a little bit more detailed, you could probably trade that more on a daily chart rather than weekly, or you might just miss all the opportunity. It takes too long to show up on a weekly chart. No. What's Air New Zealand doing? Again, haven't really been following airlines, been moving down, nice sideways move, bit of a pullback. This could be a good one for a watch list. See what this does. Very interesting. Again, not been following Air New Zealand, so I've got no idea what's happening there. No, this looks lovely. I don't know, again, what these guys do. that's a nice, this is exactly what we're looking for. Move, sideways move, and starting to show signs of a new uptrend. So what I'd like to see is this pull back a little bit and then move again. Again, putting it on a daily doesn't look so good when you put it on a daily chart, but now potential maybe to get $2.40, might be a little bit in it. ALQ, that looks lovely as well. Love that OBV moving up. This is a solid, you got lots of high lows coming in. This, bearing in mind, this is weekly, so that's a really long sideways move there. That's a great pattern. Put it on daily. Again, looks great. You can see that extended sideways move, and it's coming, trying to come back to here and resting on that to make it now support. That looks really nice. Be keen to have a look more at that a little bit further. Yeah, so look, there's a bit of work here. There's clearly a lot of stocks to go through, so it's sort of a fun thing to do on the weekend. That looks really nice as well. So again, I don't know if you can see what I see when you look at a weekly chart. It takes noise out, makes patterns look really clear. So then you can then try and fine tune it by going onto a daily chart. So that's how I like looking at weeklies. Got pointed out to me today, I'm just going to do a Control F5, that we've got some new features on the software if you haven't already seen it, which is pretty exciting. We've got emojis. We can go away and put heaps of really fun emojis on the screen. There's now a head and shoulders pattern you can draw. This is really not a head and shoulders, please don't quote me on this. But you can see there it draws that pattern. That's very cool. And there's also a Davis box scan down here. Fun. So there's a bit of fun there to have on the weekend. So enjoy, have fun, and I will chat to you very soon. Cheers. Bye.